All right, we're live. We are live on this super duper Tuesday, Tuesday morning. Something in my hair. Good morning, everybody. Well, today is Drain the Swamp Day, Super Tuesday. My. I want to see how many people pop in. What time is it? 8:56 a.m. I'm gonna have a drink of water. I had my coffee already this morning. 1 cup. I'm not even enjoying the 1 cup in the morning anymore. Hey Ed, how are you doing there, Ed? How you doing, mate? All right. Super Tuesday here in the States, in the United States. So that's good. That's good. The Supreme Court, Ed. Even the Democrats. Even the Democrat justices voted in favor of Donald Trump to keep him on the ballot. It's election interference. It's election interference at its finest. I've never seen the likes of what's going on. It's just ridiculous. Do you have that problem in Australia? I don't think you do. How are the elections fair down under? Oh, you hear the thunder? I come from a land down under, but it's thundering here right on the outskirts of Flint, Michigan. It's thundering. The thunder is just rolling and it's raining. It was 70 some degrees yesterday, 75 maybe. Beautiful day. And this morning it's raining. It's going to be 60, I think. But the thunder gets me a little nervous because when we had thunder a week or so ago, we had a big tornado rip through Grand Blanc, right down the street. I had in our yard, Christy noticed it first, and then it was stuck on the windshield of my truck. The foam, asbestos or whatever it is, the insulation rather, from the building on Dort Highway by our house, that was the whole roofs were ripped off and they were demolished. And we had that debris from the tornado in our yard. So I'm not hear the thunder now. It's kind of like, not again. Works different here. Voting is compulsory. Oh, okay. I don't know if we have fair elections in the United States anymore. I really don't. I don't really believe we do. I'm wondering what is going to be the next big catastrophe, because it looks like they don't have anyone to replace Joe Biden. And, he's walking around and his feet are shuffling his feet, and he has dementia. And I don't know how he's going to pull off the State of the Union address on is it Thursday? How's he going to do that? They don't really have anyone to replace him. So are they going to pull off another pandemic? Are they going to come up with a new virus or some disaster to where everyone's got to be quarantined again? Because he can't hit the campaign trail. The man can't talk. He can't go out and campaign. And that's how they beat the system back in 2020. That's how Biden won, by rigged ballots, rigged election. And I'm afraid, are they going to do that again? But America can't take 4 more years. It can't. Of Joe Biden. Joe Biden's not going to make it 4 more years. He might not make it 4 more months. So the only alternative they have is what's her name? The hyena. The hyena. Do you have hyenas in Australia, Ed? Are there hyenas? No, they're in Africa, aren't they? The hyenas. hyenas. I think they're only in Africa. I don't know, but Kamala, Kamalia. You come and go, you come and go. Kamala Harris, she can't do it. I'd like to see a woman president. I would. And even a woman of color. It would be wonderful. But not Kamala Harris. She can't do it. She can't even make the basket, the ball into the basket. So it can't be her. Mary, good morning, Sister Mary. Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins. Mary popped in. Look, Mary Poppins. Hey, Mary. Oh, Mary, what are we going to do? How does your garden grow? Oh, Mary, it's springtime. But the thunder's rolling out here in Michigan. Oh, my. And we had thunder not too long ago, and it was a tornado. A tornado. Is that like a tomato? A tornado? I'll see you later. Here comes the tornado. It was a tornado. And the first of the month, and we had that terrible tornado. I had debris in our yard. We were talking about that, me and Ed, a minute ago. And the sirens were going. They were just ear piercing, the tornado sirens. But they have the warning test once a month. The first Saturday of every new month, they test the warning sirens. So we had just had that massive tornado just ripped through Grand Blanc right past my house, and it just kind of curved around us. And we had debris and insulation and roofing tiles in our yard, and from where it blew them factories apart and just demolished them. An EF2 tornado. And so Saturday, the first Saturday of the month, the sirens went off and people were totally losing their minds. They were taking cover, and I'm thinking to myself, slow down. It's not a tornado. This happens every first Saturday of the month. Mystery mist. What is that, Mary? What's the mystery mist? What state are you in? We have a mystery mist here. I can't remember what state you're from. I think it's I got to get your mail, and then I can't remember now. New Hampshire? No. Where are you from, Mary? I forget. What's the mystery mist? Well, it feels like ice. Oh, maybe it could be. It could be. I don't know. That's my goodness. Don't go out. We don't know what they're planning. It could be the mystery virus. We don't know what they're doing. Like I said, they got to protect Biden somehow. Foggy. Yeah, it's foggy looking here. It's raining and thunder. I don't know if the microphone's going to pick up the thunder here or not, but I'm nervous. I got to go to the doctor today. I've got something going on. Someone who got bitten by a brown snake about a week ago was in a bad way in the hospital, but it's okay. Went back to work, and guess what? He got bitten by a snake again. Oh my goodness. Oh, Maine. That's right. You're maybe it's the mist coming off of the water. Maine. That's right. So this guy got bit twice by a snake. Twice. My goodness. I've got to go see the doctor today. I've had so many surgeries. I got a PET scan coming up next month. Ed's in Australia, Mary. Ed's in Australia. He's in the land down under. The kangaroo, where the kangaroos bite. Where the roos bite. But I gotta go to the doctor today. I got a 12:30 appointment. I'll be in Flint anyway, so But I've had so many surgeries, and I do have a PET scan. They want to make sure the cancer isn't back. It's just a routine PET scan next month. But I've had some, I don't know how to say it. Um, I had an ostomy bag, but not from there, but from where it shouldn't be coming out some blood. So I'm worried. Discharge, so I'm worried. So keep me in prayer about that. I don't want another surgery. They may have to go in there. He already knows. And with the colon cancer and the stomach and the op surgeries and the fistulas, that's why I have the permanent bag. Um, they may have to go and scrape all of that out and then sew it up. I don't know. And I don't want to do that now. Maybe in the fall, but I just don't know why. Is it bleeding? I don't know, but I don't know. So keep me in your thoughts and keep me in your prayers for that. Well, the Supreme Court. I can't believe three uh, Democrat judges on the Supreme Court. One appointed by Biden. Yeah, finally, but I can't pay the bill now. It's 100 and it just went into effect on March 1st. So I go to the Priority Health website and it says uh, your payment's late. It was due on the 1st. The site just went up on the 1st. I could get in and it's $160 or something like that. So we're sitting here like I can't pay that on the 1st. I don't have it, My Social Security doesn't come in until the end of the month. So I'm praying they don't cut me back off. If they do, I can't have the PET scan. And, the PET scan is, oh my goodness, like $8,000 or some crazy stuff. But the Priority Health, I wonder if I can take a screenshot of it. I want to check that anyway while we can. Hey, love you, PD. Love you, brother Rob. There you are. I wonder if I can take a screenshot. I want to check it anyway. Hang on. You'd think they would give you a little bit of leeway. How can I be late? How can you be late when you just got the insurance? How can you be late? I don't have the money right now. I just don't have it. Continue. I'm trying to figure this. Here we go. Let's see what it says today. Let's see if they cut me off my health insurance. I don't think they did yet. Pay premium. It says past due. Past due. How can it be past due when it just went into effect? I don't have the money. It's I don't know if I can do it this way where you can see. $151.48 is what they want. How can it be past due? Oh Lord, it never ends. When it rains, it pours. See, they want $151. I don't know if you can see that. And look at the top. It says past due. And there's the insurance. See that? How can it be past due? I can't pay that till the end of the month. Till around the 26th. Oh, I owe the hospital from my first surgery back in 2020. I owe them like $12,000. So my credit is just gone. It's gone. I'm totally all the time I worked and everything. Get my credit score. I don't even have a credit score anymore. It's just demolished. It's destroyed. Because I was waiting for Christie's to get on her insurance from work, and it was still going through, but it didn't go through at the time of the first colon surgery, and then they they messed up and nicked my bowel, put me in a coma and for 4 months in the hospital in ICU. But that was I don't know, $20,000, 12,000. I owe the cardiologist $1,000. It's just crazy. I can't do it. Financial office, they usually set up some type of thing where you don't even have to pay. Yeah, we done all that. We've done all that. My main worry right now is that health insurance, that $158. I gotta pay that. I don't have it. I don't have it. I just don't have it. Let me see what I got in my account. Let's look at PayPal. Oh Lord, we were able to help. I want to see. There's PayPal. Nothing. There's nothing in it. $0. Zero. Let's look at my bank. Welcome to Flagstar Bank. We'll do the instant. I got in my Trumpet of God Ministries $6.28, and in my checking account $78. $78. I can't pay my premium on my health insurance. That's why I pray. I can't pay these bills. I sure can't feed the homeless. You know what I'm saying? That's why I get so discouraged. Where am I going to get lunch meat and bread and hot dogs and Little Caesars pizzas and clothes and personal hygiene products and backpacks to give out to the homeless? I can't pay my bills at home. Now that I'm on Social Security, I don't have a job anymore. I can't dip in. I can't work after that surgeries that I had and cancer and twice, 2 rounds of cancer. So I'm just on Social Security. So there's really nothing for me to dip into to go help the homeless with. So that's why I get so discouraged. I'm sitting here scratching my head. How am I going to pay my own bills? And I see the homeless every day, and I hand out. I don't have it here. It's in the other room. Bible tracts and do what I can. The chips were a blessing that we received from Sister Barbara. That was a blessing in itself. Just they were happy to get bags of potato chips and crackers, But so that's why I pray about this ministry. I pray it's just I don't have the following. I don't have the help that I used to have before I got sick. And plus, then if we got a slow time, I could dip into our own. How many times Christy and I went to, with Trumpet of God Ministries, we got a Sam's Club business membership, and we could go stock up and hit all of Detroit and hit all around, but we don't have it anymore. So me being sick hurt the ministry so bad. And then people just quit watching and quit giving after I got sick. When you take a year off in the hospital and you come back and look like death warmed over, people run. They want to hear about the X marking the X marks the spot in America, and the total eclipse comet is going to come and hit the X in the middle of America, and we're all going to die. That's what the Christians are running to. the fear and gloom channels. Oh, there's going to be a total eclipse. And it happened when Jesus was on the cross, and it zigzagged, and it's coming, and the devil comet. It's got devil horns, and it's coming to kill us all. That's where all the Christians are. Run over here. Let me see what this YouTuber says. Oh my, it's the apocalypse. Oh, let me run. Let me get onto this channel. Oh, it's the devil horned comet. Walmart's closing. All the shelves are down. All the shelves are empty. Death, destruction, comets, asteroids, earthquakes. That's where the Christians are going. The simple truth is there's nothing going to happen but an eclipse. It's going to be an eclipse. Don't look up in the sun. Don't look at it. if that's what I got to do to help the homeless, I think the homeless are going to starve because I can't do these things. I can't lure people to my channel with this ridiculous nonsense. We're in the end times. Things are going to happen. But we can't take every situation and live in fear. We can't take every coming event and live in they don't live in fear. That's the whole thing. The Christians aren't living in fear that follow these channels. They're excited. They want to see entire cities wiped out by a giant wave to hit the East Coast and the West Coast. They want to see children die. They're cheering it on. They were cheering. They were cheering on whatever this asteroid was a few years ago. I was scrolling around the YouTube channel and I hate to do it. I'm going to do it again. Paul Begley. He was so excited. He was cheering on the asteroid. Oh Lordy! Anybody said the reason why they would close schools for that day? Schools all over the place are. Well, I don't know what they would. Why would they do that? I remember being a kid. You must too, Mary. Having this isn't a rare eclipse. When was the last one? 2014? Was it 2014? I remember being a kid and my mother was still alive telling me, don't look up. You can't look at the sun. You'll go blind. My grandmother, a few years later, don't look at the sun. It's a total eclipse. You'll go blind. We're still here. We're still here. Let me get some, let me pull up some information on the eclipse. April. Is it April? What was the date? Anyone remember? 16th, I think. Because we're chasing these YouTube channels. And they're giving these YouTube channels tons of money. They're making bank and scaring the life out of you. Why would you give somebody money if they're telling you you're going to die? I don't understand. Why would you give money to YouTubers that tell you you're going to die? I just don't, for the life of me, get it. Experience the total eclipse, April 8th, I'm sorry. When, where, bum, bum, bum. No, I see so much stuff. Monday, April 8th, 2024, total solar eclipse will cross North America, passing over Mexico. They're naming it Nivea this time. Come on, people. And Canada, the total solar eclipse will begin over the southern Pacific Ocean, weather permitting. The first location in central North America that will experience totality is Mexico's Pacific coast around 11:07 a.m. The path of the eclipse continues from Mexico. We all know that. This is so ridiculous. The table provides a time until the end. Here's the people that are going to see it: Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. So you're all going to die if you live in any of those. Lord. And then you got the devil horn comet. Let's look at the devil horn comet. Watch on November 9th when I do a live stream and we're all here. I think that's, I can't even follow this nonsense anymore, but maybe that's what it is. A massive comet nicknamed Devil Comet, which is bigger than Mount Everest, is racing towards Earth, officially known as 12P Pons Brooks. This celestial body is a periodic comet with an orbital period of 71 years. Throughout the year, comet 12P blazed across skies in a stunning display of celestial events. This poses no threat to the Earth. This one comes by every 70 years, every 71 years. And that's still okay. Astronomy today. The Devil Comet is headed our way, and that's okay. Sure, it looks big and looks weird, but Comet Pons Brooks is no danger. No danger, and actually has sky watchers very excited. It posts no danger, warning, Will Robinson. So there's no danger. But people love to. Yeah, I've seen that too. What's wrong with the simple truth? Nobody wants the simple truth, Ed. Nobody wants this. This doesn't sell. It's like Nike. You got to pull some big strings, get some celebrities in here. Every time we have a eclipse, they always say it's the end of the world as we know it. It's not. I mean, it could be. I don't want people to be hurt. I don't want to see people suffer. I don't want to see people go blind and look up at the sun. I don't want a comet to wipe out half of humanity. I don't want that. Because then I'm going to scratch my head and why did this happen? We're supposed to be going by the book. We're supposed to be Christians that read the Bible and read the prophecies in the Bible. Read from the book of Daniel and Isaiah and Ezekiel and the Old Testament prophets and the prophecies given by Jesus himself in the book of Revelation. We're not there at that point yet. The man of sin is not sitting, the third temple is not built. So if the comet, all the Christians running, I got to run to this channel, the devil comet. That means the Bible's a lie. That means Jesus is a liar. I'm not running anywhere. I'm sitting here with no fear. I'm a little nervous about going to the doctor because I don't want to die. I could die. And I want to go to heaven, but I'm a human. I'm not Superman. I'm not a superhuman. So I have anxiety. I have worry. I have medical PTSD from waking up to tubes in me. I'm just a human. I'm nobody special. But I don't want to see people hurt, and I don't want to call the Bible a lie. But no one's going to give to this channel because I don't scare you. I don't. I guess it's a turn on. I don't turn you on to fables, what the Bible warns us about. That in the end days we'll be turned on to fables. And that's what's happened. That's what's happened. Even Paul had to beg those. I'm trying to remember the scripture. Where was it from? To give to the ministry. They were suffering, and I boasted about you to those in Epipotamia or something, and that your giving wouldn't be in vain, but they weren't giving. They were wondering when is the return. When is the return of Jesus? And they stopped giving offerings to the disciples. They needed it. They were taking care of the widows and the orphans and the poor. They couldn't do it. Paul was just a tent maker. He barely had enough to survive. He couldn't feed multitude. He wasn't Jesus, but there's way too many people that drive on hearing fearful things, and I know they do. They love it. They love it. And I mean, I got tied up into that in the early days myself until the Lord put a weapon on me. I get these messages all the time. Let's see what we got today. Let's see. Critical updates, fires, Israel conflict, grocery managers, nothing on the shelves. U.S. Senator exposes government. U.S. is dead. You think I'm going to watch this stuff? Billionaires preparing for crisis, farmland, remote islands, and bunkers. That's what I get. That's what I get. That's what I get. That's what I get. And it's constantly people send me this stuff. First of all, I don't plagiarize anybody's YouTube channel, and somebody already put that out there. Then I do the research, and it takes me back to Paul Begley. I do the research, and it's not true. I can't. I don't know. What I know is true is Jesus is coming. What I know is true, something big is coming. It's not a devil comment. Something big on the prophecy timeline is coming. Rather than a eclipse or a comet, I think something big towards Japan, an earthquake, something to rock this world to its foundation, is definitely due. When I'm looking at the Ring of Fire, these things are what I know to be true. They eat it up. They like candy, like candy, like candy. What I know is true is there's no timeline for those that believe in the rapture. We could go at any moment, at any time, but I don't know when. I'm having really strange dreams, and which kind of have me a little bit worried too. I spent the whole night the other night. Was it Friday? Last Friday night, my dream, I was with my mom, and she was young, like she was when I was a kid, and I kept telling her, Mom, you can't have a birthday because then you're going to get sick. I mean, the people that have passed on are coming to me in my dreams every night. Every night, I'm working at the old shop I worked at, where they're all passed away now. Shop went out of business. The one son had esophageal cancer. He died. He was a dear friend of mine. We hung out together. And the old man, Bob, he passed away, heart trouble. And I'm in that shop with him. And I'm still working. I'm working on cars and bringing them in and putting them up on the hoist. And I'm dreaming dreams. And I had that one dream that was there were military people going in tunnels and caves. And now this is true. We have so many sleeper cells here. Now this I could do a video on and probably get 3 views, maybe 3 views, unless I can make people die. If I can make people die, I'll get 3 million views. But if I can make a video about what I know is happening, there are underground tunnels. There are sleeper cells here. We have terrorists all throughout this country. Biden wanted the border wide open because he wanted the Latino community to vote Democrat. They wanted to find a way to allow them to vote, give them driver's license and give them guns and everything else. But what they weren't counting on is the Chinese nationals, the spies. Look at it in the White House. That one senator, congressman that had the Chinese spy. And the other one had another spy working with her in the White House. They were spies. You think the White House isn't full of spies? And we've got a corrupt Department of Justice. That's why Trump has got to win. But we have terrorists, Afghan terrorists, Ukrainian terrorists, Chinese nationals, North Korean spies right here in the United States. And why do you think the Chinese are buying up farmland? Why do you think they're doing that? There are reports of, and this may scare you, but it's true, of actual militia. Now, we think of militia, we think of going to the Michigan Wolverines, and then we think of the militia at Red Dawn. But these are not Americans. These army fatigued militias are Chinese. and they're Russian and they're German. I've got a dear friend, Bobby Powell. He runs the Bobby Powell show. We're very good friends, and I was on his show, the Bobby Powell show, and back in Alpena with Christy. We were both on his program, and that's when Blackwater was at the Mackinac Bridge, and that's when um, in the stores up there, there were full camo fatigued German soldiers. So yes, we are. The United States is under attack. World War III began a long time ago. Lots of illegal border crossers at Sam's Club. Oh yeah, everywhere. They're busing them. I did a video already, but nobody watches my YouTube channel where I went to the Meyer store on Center Road in Flint, Michigan, and they're being bussed and dropped off at the Meyer at the bus station inside the parking lot. You got the Meyer store and the outdoor supplies, and flowers and all that. And then the bus stop is right there, and that's where they drop the illegals. But we don't know who they are. We have no idea. That young, beautiful girl that was so brutally murdered, that her skull was caved in and she was unrecognizable. That beautiful girl out jogging, killed by an illegal alien. It's heartbreaking. It's heart wrenching. And I see it now. I've got more homeless now that we try to minister to than ever before. Because we're not ministering to the illegals, but now the homeless have nowhere to go. The illegals are taking the shelters. The illegals are going in the warming centers. The illegals are going in the Yorba Hotel in Detroit. The homeless have nowhere now and no one. And that's the devil. That's what he wants to do. The homeless have nobody anymore. They had me. They don't even have me anymore because the devil has me handcuffed. He has me hogtied. Well, if God's going to let you live, I'm going to hogtie your ministry and you're not going to help anybody. We were in, I performed my daughter's wedding on Sunday. And out of respect, she doesn't want any pictures yet. There's a reason why I better not say. I don't know who in my family is watching, but some people might be a little upset they didn't get an invite, so I better be quiet. So I don't want to show you any pictures yet. She'll kill me. But uh, the homeless are everywhere, and I just don't know what to do. Maybe it's time. Maybe I'm not gonna make it. I don't know. Maybe this is God telling me this is my time. I got to see the doctor today. I don't know, but no offerings are coming in. I love you guys. It's my goodness, 9:30 already. I gotta get my stuff together, and I'm gonna do what I can. I've got I don't have anything to pass out to the homeless except Bible tracts. We're even out of Bibles, so God bless you guys. Keep your head on a swivel. We do have sleeper cells here in every state. It doesn't. I don't care what state you live in. Probably in Australia too, Ed, because this is going to be a worldwide, global takeover. They don't want to just take the United States. They want to keep Biden in for a reason because we don't have no. We're like the Hilton Hotel. The lights are on, but nobody's home at Pennsylvania Avenue. Well, they want to take Australia. They want a new world government, a one world government, a new world order. And that's all part of the plan. And so you're not safe in anywhere you're watching from. My dear friends from Australia, Ed, and we have people from Denmark. It's worldwide. It's world. The devil is the prince of the air of this world, of this earth. And don't worry about. I don't see any food shortages right now. Thank you, Mary. I don't see any food shortages right now. I don't see Home Depot not being able to stock their shelves. It probably could happen with what's going on in the Red Sea, but it hasn't hit yet. Be worried about these sleeper cells and keep me in your prayers. Thank you, Mary. I'm not going to do another surgery. The Lord's telling me don't do it. So I'll go and find out what's going on. I got to pay the priority health. I'm supposed to have an MRI on my shoulder because they think I got a tore ACL or whatever you call it. I can't have that because I didn't pay the priority health. I'm sure not going in and running up a PET scan and an MRI when I owe them $159. So sometimes the devil will just put you in a rock in a hard place. But give to our ministry if you can, because the ministry needs way more than I need you. So God bless everybody, and I'll keep everyone updated. I'll let you know what happens.